6 months ago, a member of the Oklahoma House of Representatives introduced HB 3104, aka the Predatory Real Estate Wholesaler Prohibition Act, which sought after to ban the practice of wholesaling real estate. Every real estate wholesaling person on YouTube, except for me, because I didn't even know this was a thing 6 months ago, basically created a YouTube video stating how this is the scariest thing possible in Oklahoma. Most likely you can never wholesale again. Then the House of Representatives in Oklahoma passed this resolution with an overwhelming majority, and it went straight to the Oklahoma Senate and into a committee. Then you didn't hear a thing from anybody. So in this video, I'm going to give you an update and an explanation of the Predatory Real Estate Wholesaler Prohibition Act. And as of right now, is wholesaling illegal in Oklahoma? What actually happened? And what does that mean for real estate wholesalers around the country? In this video, guys, I'm telling you, I'm breaking down, we actually have an answer. There's no arbitrary thing of, oh, I hope the Oklahoma Senate doesn't pass it, or maybe I hope the committee passes it or doesn't pass it. No, we actually have an answer today, and I can't wait to get to the bottom of it and seeing what's going on with this bill and what it means for you in whatever state you live in for real estate wholesaling. All right, guys, so I'm not in as a giddy mood as possible today because this bill really put me in the dumps today, just thinking about it really quick, because I was like, wow, I cannot believe that they're trying to make wholesaling illegal. Yes, they've done it in Illinois, and they're trying to really do it in certain states around the country, but really an entire state's House of Representatives hasn't got together and said, we need to ban the practice of wholesaling real estate. So most people don't understand this bill or what's going on with it. So I'm gonna give you a quick explanation, and I'm gonna tell you what's going on. And honestly, I know what you're thinking right now. You're either thinking one or two things. Those dang Democrats are going after trying to take my wholesaling. Those dang Republicans are always trying to get in my way and stopping me from my real estate wholesaling. Well, it's not a Democrat issue. It's not a Republican issue. It's a bipartisan support to ban wholesaling real estate. That's right. Republicans and Democrats both in Oklahoma are trying to ban wholesaling. So before you go into the comment section and talk about how this party is better than the other party with real estate wholesaling, they both want to ban your butt in real estate wholesaling. So let's explain this bill. Let me explain exactly what happened. And let me tell you what's going on with the inevitable limbo that's going on if real estate wholesaling is either legal or illegal as of this video. Whoa. Before we get into it, guys, please smash that like button and subscribe so we can help this YouTube algorithm a little more. All right, guys. So HB 3104, the Predatory Real Estate Wholesaler Prohibition Act. I feel like I'm gagging in my mouth saying that, but yes. Some person thought it was the right thing to do to try to ban real estate wholesaling in the state of Oklahoma. So what does this mean? Is this banning real estate wholesaling in general? Do you just need a license to be able to wholesale? So let's break down what the bill is, what actually happened, who voted for the bill. Was it a majority Republican bill, majority Democrat bill? What's going on? Is there any underlying influences? Because we all know government's nice and squeaky clean, and there's no incentives for someone to try to ban real estate wholesaling. Realtors, what could happen? Now, guys, please understand, I am no legal scholar or constitutional lawyer, so whatever I say, take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a CPA. I can't give you constitutional advice if it's constitutional, this law or not. I can just give you the facts. So last year, Mike Osborne, a Republican from the state of Oklahoma House of Representatives, introduced HB 3104, basically stating, there's a lot of stuff in the actual bill, but the one you're most likely interested in is this part where it says, however, it shall be prohibited for any person, partnership, trust, association, or corporation, or the partners, officers, or employees of any partnership, trustees, or beneficiaries of any trust, association, or corporation to publicly market for sale an equitable interest in a contract for the purchase of real property between a property owner and a prospective purchaser. So overall, that's basically banning what we do as real estate wholesalers. We market our equitable interest in a real property, aka our contract, to a prospective buyer. So basically, we can't wholesale real estate. So what's going on? So basically that bill is just banning wholesaling. They think it's predatory. They think real estate wholesaling is a terrible thing and only people that are licensed should do it. So this brings us to a political stance, if you believe this or not. And obviously, as someone who's been real estate wholesaling since I was 17 years old without a license, and I've helped plenty of people, no, I don't think wholesaling should be banned without a license. Now, is it the end of the world? Probably not, but it's very important for you to know because a lot of people in real estate wholesaling aren't licensed and they don't want to reveal any of their marketing, especially if they are a licensed real estate agent. So I know when I was starting out, if I actually had to put I was a licensed real estate agent on my bandit signs, I would have probably gotten a lot of fines. And honestly, I probably would have not been able to get my first couple of deals, which would have jump-started me in real estate wholesaling. So I take a little bit of offense to this bill. And honestly, I don't think regulation with real estate wholesaling should come this far. Now, yes, there should be some regulation in real estate wholesaling. I'm sorry for the guys that are going after me right now, but no, banning outright the actual selling of an equitable interest of a piece of property, no, that's too far. And obviously there is some, how would I say, underlying interest on this. Again, many real estate agents and realtors want to squeeze all the market share they can have and have a virtual monopoly. So this video is not really going to tell you if I believe that it should be illegal or not, or it should be. It's up to you. Worst case scenario, remember, you just have to go get your real estate license. It's not the end of the world. I'm not licensed and I'm in the state of Florida, so I'm not in Oklahoma, but I know a lot of people doing very well in the state of Oklahoma for real estate wholesaling. What happened when this Republican introduced this bill? So they got two more Republican co-sponsors. And so in February of 2020, it got introduced. It got referred to the House Rules Committee and passed. And then it went to the Oklahoma House of Representatives. And this is where a lot of people got stuck. So what happened? Well, an overwhelming majority, over 86% of the Oklahoma House Representatives voted to make wholesaling illegal. That's right. 18 Democrats voted yes, and 68 Republicans voted yes to make wholesaling illegal. And 2 Democrats and 1 Republican said no. Now, why do I think this was passed by an overwhelming majority of the House of Representatives in Oklahoma? Is it because wholesaling is such an evil and predatory practice? No. It's really how a lot of bills get passed in the United States. They put a nice, scary, crazy name on there to make you seem like it's great. Like the Protect Kids Act. If you say the Protect Kids Act, you're like, oh, go past that. But they put something crazy in the Protect Kids Act that says we're allowed to dump oil in the ocean or something like that. Like a lot of these people, they don't read the bills. They just look at it and they look at public opinion and it's a cool name, so they go. They hear Predatory Real Estate Wholesaler Prohibition Act and they're like, wholesaling predatory? Yes, let's ban that. They don't do any of the real research in real estate wholesaling. And honestly, it takes years and years to really truly grasp real estate wholesaling, understand what it does, the experiences and the lives you change doing it. So no, these House of Representatives obviously did not spend enough time researching the practice of real estate wholesaling. I can almost guarantee you that Mike Osborne did not go to a couple real estate wholesalers and ask them their opinion and really investigate them, because honestly, if real estate wholesaling was so bad, why aren't real estate wholesalers being arrested left and right? And so it passed. And this is when all the real estate wholesalers went behind the camera and said, it's inevitable. Real estate wholesaling is going to be illegal. It passed overwhelmingly by Republicans and Democrats in the House, and it's going to go to the Senate, and it's going to be passed, and it's going to be illegal, and everything's so terrible, blah, 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 blah. The world is ending. Now, I don't live in that world. And honestly, I saw that video. I was like, oh, that's not really good at all. And everyone just assumed wholesaling, since the House of Representatives passed it, it is now illegal. And that's not the truth. So what really happened with this was it went to the actual Senate. And the Senate, it went to the committee. And hallelujah, the Business, Commerce, and Tourism Committee killed the bill. Woo! Let's go, guys. So no, wholesaling did not become illegal. It died in committee. And that's a small victory for real estate wholesaling in the state of Oklahoma. So no. I know there's not a lot of follow-up videos on this, but Oklahoma, you could still wholesale. It is 100% legal to wholesale in the state of Oklahoma. So that's right. If anyone tells you that Oklahoma is 100% illegal, they probably saw a YouTuber talk about it and they didn't do any research or follow up on it. But yes, it 100% died in committee, probably because it wasn't the most pressing issue of the times. Now, banning wholesaling is not a pressing issue. I feel like there's some, especially in 2020, some more pressing things that probably need to be addressed. It was really what happened in 2020 that really changed things up. There were really more important other things about helping the people out. They're probably more focused on helping the economy of Oklahoma and the people dealing with everything going on in 2020. Honestly, it died in committee and it's a dead bill. They'd have to reintroduce it again. So no, we are not out of the woods yet for real estate wholesaling to be illegal. It's not going to be legal for the next 30 years guaranteed. Mike Osborne can go when everything's over next week and just basically reintroduce the bill and could pass again and possibly go to the Senate and get passed. We don't know. And obviously that bill will be changed because that bill was very vague. It gave no fines or penalties for real estate wholesaling without a real estate license. I know in Illinois, it's like almost $25,000 to get caught doing that. And there's really no fines. It's very vague. And obviously, it was vague on purpose because I'm telling you, the guys that made this bill didn't understand real estate wholesaling at all. And they went and researched. They went to the real estate boards, which is sponsored by realtors. And obviously, realtors do not like real estate wholesalers. And obviously, they said there would be no impact on any markets at all if they banned real estate wholesaling, which is farthest from the truth. Real estate wholesalers help get property values up. And they really sell it to the best people that'll help the property values up. So yes, real estate wholesaling does make property values in cities more valuable, but we're not going to get into this conversation. But overall, Oklahoma, real estate wholesaling is legal. So that is the complete update on all right, let's get ready to say this again. The now not existent predatory real estate wholesaler prohibition act. Hate saying that. So yes, it's a dead bill. It's not on there. There's no more wholesaling ban as of today introduced in the Oklahoma state legislature, but really this could be going on right now in your state. There could be a representative, Democrat or Republican, that is trying to ban real estate wholesaling, and you need to really understand what's going on. How is this going to affect you, and what is your action plan? Let's say if you live in a state and there's another Mike Osborne out there trying to ban real estate wholesaling for you. What are you going to do? Most likely, the best course of action is to get your real estate license. Again, I'm not licensed, but most likely that's probably the best thing to do. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, and honestly, that's probably what I would do in that situation. But as of right now, you don't have to get a real estate license if you live in Oklahoma. It's 100% legal to do, and the future, we don't know. But remember, guys, Zach Ginn here at Flip with Rick. I am going to keep you updated every single way. If there is a crazy ban going on, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. I will try to give you the best information possible. I give you my word on that, and I will try to make you the best real estate investor and wholesaler possible. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Let's have a celebration. Let's party up. Oklahoma, you can wholesale. Let's have a good time. But I really appreciate it, guys. So if you're an Oklahoma real estate wholesaler and you do real estate wholesaling in Oklahoma, comment below your thoughts. And honestly, if you are a real estate wholesaler, which you probably are watching this video, let me know your thoughts and your opinion on this now defunct HB 3104 Prohibition Act for real estate wholesaling. Thank you guys so much and have a blessed day.